Good morning. Another beautiful day in God's kingdom. I have a question for you today. Do you have a call? And when I say do you have a call, I mean, do you have a call from God, upon your life? Do you feel like there's something that you're called to do? There's a thing or whatever it is. And as I ask that question, a lot of people are going to listen to that and say, well, I don't think I have any call. I'm just here, and that's it. But let's take a look at somebody in the scriptures and then we're going to back up a little bit again, even from that. And so let's go to the book of Genesis and we're in chapter 12 and let's read what the Bible says from verse 1. And it says this: Now the Lord had said to Abram, Get out of your country, from your family, and from your father's house to a land that I will show you. I will make you a great nation. I will bless you and make your name great, and you shall be a blessing. I will bless those who bless you, and I will curse him who curses you. And in you all the families of the earth shall be blessed. And the Bible says that so Abram departed as the Lord had spoken to him, and Lot went with him. And Abram was 75 years old when he departed from Haran. And of course we read this, so obviously this was a call. God said, get up, go out of here and go to a particular place, and I'm going to do all of these things, that we have read. And obviously that was a physical call. That was it was a call that he heard clearly, and it gave him clear instructions. And on the basis of what he heard, he began to move. He actually left that place and moved to another place. So what he heard was something that demanded action, and he took the action, which means that even though he probably heard it, maybe I don't know whether he heard it audibly or he heard it as a dream, saw it in a dream or whatever, but for him it was very clear that God was saying do XYZ, and he followed that commandment. And for a lot of people, you would say to yourself, well, I've never heard anything like that. I've never heard a call. I don't have anything like that. So I'm not like Abraham. I'm not called or whatever, but we have to go back and take a look at something that we find in the book of Genesis again. And in Genesis, chapter 2, we find something happening in Genesis chapter 2. In fact, I'm going to even go all the way and say, let's go to Genesis chapter 1. And in Genesis chapter 1, we have a call that is for every single one of us. Every one of us as human beings are called to do this particular thing, and no one is left out. And that is where God is speaking, to Abraham. I'm sorry, he's speaking to Adam. See, I'm getting my Adams and Abrahams confused. And he's speaking to Adam, and he says to Adam, here, let's take a look at what it says in Genesis chapter 1, and let's go to verse 28. And it says here, so God created mankind in his own image. In the image of God, he created them. Male and female, he created them. And God blessed them and said to them, Be fruitful and increase in number. Fill the earth and subdue it. Rule over the fish in the sea and the birds in the sky and over every living creature that moves on the ground. Very clear, direct instructions. And that was a word that was given to the first man created. That same word is alive today, that we are to go, be fruitful, we're to multiply, increase in number, we're to fill the earth, we're to subdue the earth, we're to have dominion over the earth. It's a call, a universal call for every human being. And so if you think for one moment that, oh, maybe I don't have a call, well, let's start with that one that God has spoken to us as, mankind, as human beings, the word that He's given to the first man, which goes to every single one of us. Go, be fruitful, multiply, increase in the earth, fill the earth and subdue it. That is the first call for every single one of us. God bless you. Have a beautiful day.